Peace, family. This fucking part 2 to what is reality. Now, the matrix, the womb in which we formed in, is what is the only actual physical thing. Meanwhile, the tricks it plays on you is the physical, which is taste, touch, sense, sight, is what's seen as real. It tricks you. You're in the womb of your mother being tricked. Matriarch, feminine energy tricks. So this is a trick of real reality. When in actuality, the womb, the computer, the only thing real is the matrix in which this is modulating in. That's the only thing real. This modulation, this matrix, is what's holding this thing that's being developed and formed within it. We are being formed and developed in the feminine womb. You have to come to a higher ascension and understanding to grasp what I'm telling you, because most of the average people watching this video is going to fly straight through your head. Nah, this is what's real. And it's about conscious breathing and meditation to realize that this ain't real. Fuck all this. Fuck it. I'm worried about the astral realm. I'm worried about the workings of the matrix. I'm worried about how the matrix created this. I'm worried about those laws. I want to know how the matrix fathomed this into reality. I'm not worried about the physical nicks, the little prizes and trinkets, the money, the cars, the clothes. No, I'm trying to figure out how these matrix put us into existence. I want to figure out the very laws of the constructs of the mysticism of how we were developed and formulated within this surrounding structure. So how did this structure get here to put us into reality? Even though this is augmented, this is holographic reality, the physical surrounding is solid. It has to exist for you to experience what you're seeing, and you're thinking, oh, this shit is real. Something got to be real if it feel real. That's what you should really be worrying about. They want you worried about the physical, the TV, the shows, the episodes, the new kicks, new shoes, new KD. They want you worried about that. Meanwhile, the spiritual world, the matrix, the astral world, you have heightened deities that literally left this complete physical and ascended into the astral state and became the matrix computer itself. And it's at such a level of intelligence, it knows how to modulate an avatar for itself while keeping an enlightened state. So yes, there are enlightened deities that walk amongst us. There are deities who have lifted themselves to an enlightened state, but literally modulated themselves back to earth. They came back to earth to exist in a physical vessel to teach. That's why they say some people got an old soul, because some people are enlightened beings already, but they're going back through this process because they have a purpose. Some people came back into this matrix to learn to move back to a super heightened state of intelligence at the matrix. They wanted to become the matrix itself, so they could create their own reality, because you're living in somebody else's world if it isn't yours. This is somebody's imagination. See, your imagination is what's real. What you think is what's controlling this. Your imagination is what's creating this. Kids have huge imaginations. But see, they try to use that against you. They don't want balance. They want you, if you're not super physical, They either want you deeply, deeply so caught up in the yin that you forget the fabrics of the laws that constructs the yin, because the yin needs masculine principles to exist. You need balance. So either they got you drugged and dozed off all the way in the yin, all the way in what's not there, the veil. They got you deep up in that, or they got you super, 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 super physical. They don't want you using the yin, the feminine computer, to modulate and perfect your yang, your physical. You need balance. So they want you deeply, deeply casted off into the feminine, emotional, computer matrix, or super, super physical. But you have to cast off deep into the super feminine matrix to have astral projections. You have to master your feminine astral self physically first. That's how you find balance. You master that, create it, cast off into the feminine yang, project through your dreams, become the dream surfer, the divine stargate. Move through the yin. See, you're not even in the yin all the way. You're in the yin emotionally. You want to feel emotions. No, the whole purpose of the yin is to become the matrix, to broaden your pineal gland and experience matrix reality. Dreams, lucid dreams, where you're literally the matrix itself. We're in a lucid dream. You are literally logged onto the matrix as the feminine energy, and you can literally be in your astral self and say, oh, make a house right there. Boom, you make a house. It pops up. I've been in a lucid dream before. That feeling is so fucking beautiful. Casting off into your lucid dream, you become the matrix itself, and you get lost in your dream, and you cast things. You create things. You could be walking around lucid dreams like, oh, house pop up. Oh, pop up a Rari, a good car. Bro, like, and it literally modulates and forms. That's how reality was created. The matrix is the astral realm where thoughts accumulate and hold solid structure. Dreams are real. It's just another realm. When you're in a dream state, you're in the delta state. You are in touch. You're in tune with the feminine energy. That's how you create physical inside the womb. You're at a heightened state. You're at an enlightened state in your lucid dreams. If you take meditation and focus into the dreams and you create. You're supposed to be going to sleep with a purpose, a mission. That's how you move around this world, all right? This physical is not even physical. All right, I'm going to tell you that. It's not at all. It's literally non-physical. It modulated from the matrix, which is the I am, the nothingness, the emotional nothingness